Well,
Come
okay,
on.
maybe what it might be time for. It might be time for a real discussion on where Brock Purdy actually ranks in the NFL. Is he, I've thrown out that I think the guy is, a top 10 quarterback, and I got a lot of pushback. Now I would say that there'll probably be more people that would be willing to make him a top 10 quarterback. He's got really good numbers. Yes, he's got good receivers. Yes, he has Shanahan. Yes, he has a good defense. But Danny's point is a solid point, which is, Joe Montana had Jerry Rice, at the end there. Steve Young had Jerry Rice. It's like I don't know that we can. Tom Brady got it done, but even Tom Brady had Randy Moss, he had Julian Edelman, he had Gronk, he had Deion Branch.
How did Tom look last year when he didn't have the weapons?
Well, he had Mike.
He was also
Mike
45
Evans
years old.
Yeah, he was.
I think Brady might be the only exception to this, because I agree with you, Danny. Mahomes looks like a different quarterback this year, and I think if you were to isolate him, put him in a vacuum, you would have national media people saying, "Oh, this guy Mahomes isn't that good," but it's because of precedent that like people are giving him more slack, in my opinion. Because
if you want to get a little more. If you want to get a little more blasphemous, even, because obviously, I still think Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league, but there is something to winning a Super Bowl. Once you get that monkey off your back, it's just such a different ball game. Like you see it in the NBA all the time. Guys come back and they're way better because you just have that next level of confidence. The NFL, it's the same thing happened with Mahomes. Like if you remember, he was pretty shaky in some of those big games there for a while. And kind of, played poorly in Super Bowls. Then of course they beat the Niners. And then from then on, it's all good. I think if he didn't have a Super Bowl, or let's say he didn't have the Super Bowl, let's say he started with these receivers. I don't think he would be nearly the player that we think of now. Because I think also everyone thought of Tyreek Hill as he's great, but Mahomes kind of makes him, But it's now we're realizing, okay, no, Tyreek Hill's probably the best receiver of my lifetime. The most freaky, field tilting dude. Also, another one that you didn't mention, Dan, is that people also love to say, oh, and he's got Shanahan. Shanahan just makes it so easy. Yeah. How about Andy Reid? I don't know, the greatest offensive coach of all time, something like that.
Bill Walsh.
Okay. Well, really, we had this debate with Walsh and Montana. Did Montana make Walsh? Did Walsh make Montana? But let's just go right down the list. How many quarterbacks? I'll go down the list. You guys say.
I'm not saying.
You guys say if this guy's better or not.
For that, because
okay, is Tua better than Brock?
No.
What do you guys know?
No.
I'd say no.
Tua's not. He's worse. Is Josh Allen better than Brock?
Yes.
Is Aaron Rodgers better than Brock?
Not right now.
But no. I'd say
playing.
Yes.
Not in 2023.
Yeah, I don't know what he. I'm going to take Brock over a 40-year-old guy coming off an Achilles when he comes back.
Is Mac Jones better than Brock?
No.
Oh gosh,
no. Is Lamar Jackson better than Brock?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
He's just.
Danny said no. Kev said yes.
I guess I would.
Different.
I'll put it this way.
Lamar Jackson's record in the playoffs is not very good.
Brock Purdy would runs the Shanahan offense better than Lamar Jackson could. But Lamar's the better player.
Yes,
more talented. Yeah,
I'll say
Lamar
Lamar's
won
better.
an MVP.
He's more talented.
And Brock may win the MVP. We'll see. We're getting close. Is Deshaun Watson better than Brock?
No way.
Maybe in his prime.
Okay. Is Kenny Pickett better than Brock?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, I think the correct answer is fuck no. But that's the technical term. Is
Matt Canada better than Kyle Shanahan?
Joe Burrow, yes.
Is Joe Burrow better than Brock?
Yes.
I agree. Is Trevor Lawrence better than Brock?
No.
Kev?
Yeah.
You think he is? I'm going to say
Dude,
no.
I think Trevor Lawrence is more skilled, but I'd say Brock Purdy's better quarterback right now.
Is Anthony Richardson or Gardner Minshew better than Brock?
No. Yeah, the real question is Joe Flacco.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is CJ Stroud better than Brock?
Ooh.
They just got destroyed today by the Jets.
Did he get hurt? Because I didn't see the
did.
game.
He
got
I saw
hurt.
his fantasy
Also,
points.
Yeah.
I would love to
Nico
see
Collins got hurt.
I would love to see what CJ Stroud could do with Shanahan's offense.
So, do you think do you think CJ Stroud is better than Brock?
That's a close
No.
one.
I can't say.
It's too early to tell.
It's too early to tell.
I'm not gonna. Yeah,
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. Is Ryan Tannehill better than Brock?
No.
My goodness.
The coach said he was. Coach, I'm just fucking with you. I know you didn't mean it. Mahomes is better than Brock. All right. How about in Denver? Is Russell Wilson, who's a future Hall of Famer? Is he better than Brock?
Not currently. No.
Is Justin Herbert better than Brock?
I'd say
yes.
No.
Yes.
I'd say
yes.
no.
But
I'll ask the PR people: is Justin Herbert better than Brock? He doesn't want to be on the record either way.
I'm going to say no because I have yet to see him do anything.
He's sub 500.
He has the worst coach in the NFL.
He does.
Yeah.
Well,
if we want to separate the system from the person or whatever we were talking about earlier, I'd say Justin Herbert over Brock.
Yeah.
So Kev's saying Herbert is.
I'm
right?
saying Herbert is.
Talent-wise, he is, but he doesn't win.
Okay, I'll put Herbert in the yes column.
Okay.
But he is sub 500. Is Jimmy Garoppolo better than Brock?
No.
I think we all know that. Okay. Now we're getting into some tough ones. Is Dak Prescott better than Brock?
No.
I don't think so either.
No, I'm going to say no.
Kev?
I think he's the biggest fraud quarterback.
He's
to be considered for the MVP. To be considered for the MVP when he was so bad a couple weeks ago.
Is Jalen Hurts better than Brock?
Yeah.
You think he is?
Yeah.
I don't think he is. You think he is?
I think Brock would be worse than Jalen Hurts in the Eagles offense, but Brock would be better than Purdy in the Niners offense.
So
Brock would be better than Purdy. Brock would be better than Purdy.
Oh, sorry, Brock would be better than Hurts, and yeah,
Hurts would be better. You're saying Hurts would be better than Purdy if they switched offenses, and Brock would be less. That's what you're saying, right?
Actually, I don't know. I feel like they're really similar.
I think that's what you're saying, right?
Rye says yes. Hurts is better than Brock. Danny,
I mean, the guy absolutely showed up when it mattered last year. He had like 450 yards and like basically was perfect in the Super Bowl last year. Like, I got to give it to the guy. We're
gonna go present though. In the present today,
that is such a tough one. I'm gonna go if Purdy had Jalen Hurts' offensive line, he'd be completing 80% of his passes because he wouldn't even be under pressure. So I'm going Purdy.
Kev, Hurts, Brock, who's better?
I'll say like right now. I'll say Purdy. I'll say Purdy over Hurts.
I'm going to say Purdy.
Last year, no.
Hurts. We overrule Ryan that one. Okay. Daniel Jones is most definitely not better than Brock.
Yeah.
The North Carolina rookie from the Commanders.
Oh gosh.
What the heck's his name again?
Is he still leading the
Howell?
Poor Bryce.
Sam Howell.
You're talking about. Oh, I thought you were talking.
Sam Howell's not better than.
Oh, you
Brock.
said Commanders. I thought you were thinking Carolina. Okay, yeah.
Sam Howell most definitely is not better than Brock. All right, now we're going on to Jared Goff. Is Jared Goff better than Brock?
No.
He's having a good year, but no. Here's one. I was doing a pregame today on 95.7 The Game, and I said, "Give me your team that's a a really surprise team in the playoffs, and Lo Neal went
Green
with the
Bay.
Packers.
Yeah, Jordan Love.
Jordan
he's
Love. Is
better than
Jordan
Jordan
Love
Love.
better than Brock?
No.
You know, he looked good. He looked good last week, but no.
Yeah.
Is Justin Fields better than Brock?
No.
No.
Is Matthew Stafford better than Brock?
That's a
No.
good question.
Not at this point.
Okay.
Ooh, that's
Is
a tough
Gino
one.
or Locke better than Brock?
No.
I like that. It's kind of a It's kind of a rap. Gino or Locke better than Brock?
No.
Gino,
Is-
The Rock. Is he better than Brock?
Is
Oh.
Kyler better than Brock?
No.
No.
All right. So we have Brock behind Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar, Joe Burrow, and Justin Herbert.
That makes him sixth. And
That makes him sixth.
I
in
would
the
put
NFL.
I would put him above Herbert. I put him above Herbert myself. I'd flip them.
You'd say he's a top 5 NFL quarterback.
I actually
Who
had
are the
him-
top? Who are the top
I
ones
actually
that we
had
said
him
no
higher
to?
than Lamar.
The top quarterbacks are Mahomes, Josh Allen,
No, no, no,
Lamar
that-
Jackson.
That we said that he's better than. The top quarterbacks that we said he's better than.
The
Hurts.
top quarterbacks that he's better than would be Tua, Rodgers, Lawrence, Stroud,
Hurts.
Russell Wilson,
Hurts.
Hurts, Prescott,
Stafford.
Stafford.
I had him above Herbert and Lamar myself. So, because I think
I mean, first of all, you can't do this based on career achievement. It's got to be who's better right now. I mean, it's a different debate if you're saying career achievement. One guy's a second year player, and you're comparing him to Aaron Rodgers, who's won a Super Bowl. I mean, Russell Wilson's won a Super Bowl. Stafford has won a Super Bowl. I mean, that's those guys. In some ways, they have career achievements that are better than Brock, no doubt, because they've won a Super Bowl. But I think you're talking about a guy in Brock Purdy that's roughly 5 or 6.